In the last video, we created two really cool pieces of artwork. We have number one, which I've named Angry Bear, and we have number two, which is a stressed bear. Now you can see the Angry Bear has a plaster on its head, a chain, and a laser gun in its right hand. It did initially have a cigarette in this hand right here. However, I wasn't really a fan of that, so I ended up removing the cigarette. But pretty much everything is the same as you saw it in the last video. Now it's time to upload these onto OpenSea and get them live on the marketplace. So let's go over to OpenSea. You want to make sure your wallet is connected, as remember, there are no login details to OpenSea. You don't have any username or password. You simply have to create your wallet using MetaMask, as I showed you earlier on in the course. Once you then connect to your wallet, you are pretty much good to go to start using OpenSea. And as you can see, we have my wallet selected right here, which is the test account, the one I created for the purpose of this course. Once you've connected your wallet, you want to go over to your profile and then go to My Collections. The page is going to be blank, as of course, this is the first collection you are creating on OpenSea. You can't just upload an NFT onto the marketplace. The NFT has to sit within a collection. So first we need to create the collection. And if you remember, that is actually step 3 of our process. We've confirmed the style, we've designed it. Now we're going to create our collection and then get it live on OpenSea on the marketplace. So to create a collection, just simply hit create a collection button. You're then going to see a few different options. You may have to re-sign in again with your wallet just to authorize it is actually you. So just go ahead and click sign. That will then load up the collection page, where I can go ahead and populate details about the collection. Now to clarify, a collection page is going to be this page right here, the main page where all your NFTs are going to reside on. It's a good idea to put a bit of time and effort into this page, as you don't want to just write anything, as this is pretty much the main hub where you're going to be selling your items. Now, one thing to note is if you plan on making multiple NFTs, all related to the same thing, maybe you want to create 22 bears as well, like this collection, then you want to make sure your collection is all talking about bears. If you plan on making a generic collection, so maybe a bear, a bat, a hamster, or whatever it is, then I wouldn't talk about a specific animal in your collection, just keep it as generic as possible. For the example of this video, I'm going to make my whole collection about bears. For the logo image, the featured image, and the banner image for my collection page, I've actually already made the images. To save boring you and watching me design more images in Canva, I've designed a few images. I'll show you the first one, the banner image. It is nothing complicated whatsoever. I just made a very quick banner image, which has the name of my NFT collection, which I've gone for animated bears. I think that's a pretty cool name, as all my bears are very animated in terms of the emotions they are showing. I put some clouds up there as I thought it would be a little bit cool, and as you can see, we've got this bear's head right here at the bottom, so that is my banner image. For the featured image, I've gone for this, which is on my other screen. Again, pretty similar to the main banner image. I've just included a few different icons and props here, which obviously my bear NFTs are going to have, like the laser gun, some glasses, we've got a phone, a hat, a football, and so on. So again, nothing really complicated. I've just created these in Canva just by selecting elements that are already made as templates. For my image, for my logo, I'm going to go for another variation of one of these bears, which is, again, another one I found on Canva. So let's go ahead and upload these. So for the logo image, I will go into my NFT collection folder. I'll go for the logo. For the featured image, I will go for my featured image. And for the banner image, I will go for the banner one I've already created. By the way, as you can see, all these images are different sizes. They do actually tell you the required dimensions for each image. So when you go back into Canva and you click create a design and you click custom design, just make sure you pop in the right dimensions as you see on OpenSea, and that way your image will fit perfectly. What is the name of my collection? Well, I've already decided it's going to be animated bears. Really like that name. Check if it's available. I should have checked this before I made the images. Yes, it is available. Awesome. The URL is typically just going to be the name of your actual collection. So mine's going to be animated bears. So I'm just going to put a dash between that because you're not allowed spaces in your URL. I'm going to make all of these lowercase as well. And yet this URL is valid. Perfect. The description of the page is going to be this description you see right here below the actual collection. Typically, you want to go for something that's actually a little bit engaging and is going to sell your NFTs below. For my collection, what I've done is I've gone for a description that says a small collection of unique animated bears created by Joshua G. each bear represents a feeling we can all relate to. Which one is speaking to you? So I've put in a couple of things. The first thing to note is I've said it's a small collection. I'm not trying to compete with these massive NFT projects out there with 10,000 images. This is a small collection and it is unique as well. So I'm trying to highlight unique features about my specific collection. I've also said each bear represents a feeling which we can all relate to. So here, all I'm trying to do is make my collection relatable to anyone who lands on the page. As of course, from the images we've designed, a lot of us can be angry at times and a lot of us can also be stressed. So this is a good message and it fits perfect for my collection. Category, I'm going to go for art because this is definitely a piece of art. It definitely isn't any of these other categories. It's not collectibles, it's not music or photography. So art is the most suitable. I then have the option below to add in some links. So I can add a link to my website, Discord, Instagram, Medium, and so on. However, as the NFTs in this collection is not part of a big project, I'm not going to worry about any of those links. I then have this really cool feature here called royalties. This is what I was describing earlier on in this section of the course. A royalty will allow you to get a commission if the person who buys your NFT then decides to sell it on in the future. Whatever they sell that for, you will get a percentage of that sale. As you can see, it says collect a fee when a user resells an item you originally created. So this is unique to us, right? This is the artwork we created. This is unique to us. This is our NFT. So if this gets sold 100 times, then it's only right I get credited for that because I am the original creator. This is how powerful NFTs are. So don't be greedy when it comes to percentage. I typically just go for 2.5%, as what happens is the person who buys that NFT, they will be the ones paying that extra royalty fee. So if you go and make this really high, like 10% or even something more ridiculous, then what it's going to do is harm the chances of you actually generating that sale. Next, we need to enter in our wallet address. This is so OpenSea knows where to send the money when your NFT sells. So let's go over to our MetaMask extension. Give it a click and you can see right here below it says test account. We have a number right here. This is my wallet address. So let's copy that and then simply paste it in here. Now it's very important when you paste it, don't go and add in a space after or add in some other numbers. That is going to ensure that you don't receive your payment. So make sure you delete whatever is there and simply paste in your wallet address and then click off it. Next, we have the option of what blockchain we are going to use. Of course, make sure you go for Ethereum, as that is the most popular blockchain by far when it comes to NFTs. And then lastly, we have an option to display a theme we would like to go for. Should we go for padded, contained, or covered? This just comes down to personal preference. Although if you've created some artwork that doesn't have a background, so it's transparent, then you definitely want to go for the first option of padded. I'm going to go for covered. And then click create. And just like that, you can see I now have my live collection page sitting on OpenSea. It actually looks pretty cool. I'm happy with how this looks. The next thing is to then add our listings and list the NFTs we've just created. Because at the moment, all we have is our main collection page, the hub of where our NFTs are going to reside. So to add an item, just simply click the add item page. We then want to select the image. So let's click into here and let's go back to the desktop. And we'll go to NFTs and we'll go for the Angry Bear as our first one. See, it looks pretty much awesome. Let's put in a name for this. So what are we going to call this? Let's go for Angry Teddy. Why not? It's a pretty unique name, right? External link. Again, we don't need to worry about external link as this is not part of a massive collection. We then want to give a description. So what is our NFT about? So of course, our NFT is about an angry teddy. So I'm going to go for a description of Teddy is looking for revenge after someone stole his phone. That will do for now. Again, the main purpose of this video is just to show you the actual creation process. We can see it's already added to the right collection of animated bears. You do have other options as well to add properties, level, and stats to the NFT. I'm not going to worry about that for now. Supply, there's only one. There is one of this angry teddy. That is going to increase the value of this. If I had 10 of them, well, I mean, it's not that attractive to a buyer. Once you're happy with all of those details, just simply go ahead and click create. And that is literally it. Woo, you created Angry Teddy. And just like that, our listing has been created. However, this listing is not sell on the marketplace yet. What we need to do is click one more button and click sell. And this is where we're going to determine a price for this bear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare it to the other bear we saw. So this was the initial bear we had on OpenSea. This sold for 0.02, which is roughly about $5. Now, I believe my bear is literally at least 3 times better than that bear. So I'm going to go for a higher price. I think I'm going to go for 0.008, which at the time of recording this video, you can see is just under $20. I think that is a fair price for what we have created. And remember, this didn't really take us that long whatsoever. We could, if we want, go for a higher price, 0.09 for example, go for $22. You can even go for any price you want. If you're feeling confident, go for 0.1 Ethereum. It's completely down to you. I'm going to go for 0.08 like so. Duration, I'll leave it down to a month. I want to make sure it's unfixed as well. I don't want to have any auctions. Leave it as 1 month for duration. As you can see, I've got my 2 fees at the bottom, 2.5% service fee and 2.5% creator fee. I don't pay any of these fees right now. When the NFT sells, I give 2.5% to OpenSea as a commission for them hosting my NFT and actually helping me generate a sell. The creator royalty fee, again, this is what I said not too long ago. This is what you will receive every time it is sold to another person. So let's go ahead and click complete the listing. As you can see, I need to confirm this from my MetaMask wallet, and we can see once again the estimated gas fee is $190. That is absolutely insane. It doesn't matter what time I record the videos for this course, I am getting super unlucky, and as you can see, it's just changed to even higher, $214. Clearly, I need to start recording these videos at different times. But anyway, let me just go ahead and bite the bullet once again and pay this outrageous gas fee. Just to confirm, it is very unlikely that your gas fee is going to be this high. There is just a lot going on at the moment in the Ethereum world. So let me go ahead and click confirm. And as you can see, this is all to initialize my wallet. If you remember what I said in the previous videos about gas fees, when it comes to listing an NFT for the first time, you must pay a one-time gas fee. And that is what this fee is. So let me go ahead and sign that just to make sure it is definitely me, the one who is listing the NFT. And as you can see, that has now all gone through. My item is available for sale. So let's go ahead and click view item. And here we can see it is currently up for sale for $20. So now people can come onto OpenSea, browse the marketplace, and if they like my artwork, go ahead and purchase that, and then they will be the new owners. This listing will expire in 1 month's time, as that is what we set when we created the listing. You can go for a longer duration, but typically what I found is when you create these NFTs, they're pretty much going to get sold within a couple of weeks, as long as the artwork is good. If you are struggling to generate a sell, then you can always go ahead and click this button and lower the price and put in a cheaper price to try and generate more sales. So like 0.07 for example, that would come down to $17. However, I'm going to close off that as I'm very confident in this price. We've got an awesome NFT and it's very likely to sell within the next couple of weeks. If you'd like to add another NFT to your collection, just go back to your profile image right here, then go to your collection. Go into the collection, which we now have, animated bears. I can then go add an item once again from the top right corner, and it's exactly the same process. Go ahead, select the other NFT, add in the description, click create, and that will then add onto your collection page. That is pretty much how you do it from A to Z. We have gone through every step of the process. We've confirmed our design. We've created the NFT. We've created the collection page. We've created the listing. Now we just have to wait for the NFT to sell. So what I'll do is I'll end the video here. And once this NFT actually sells, I will make another video and add it to the course just to show you what email confirmations you'll get and what that will look like as well. That brings us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it and I will see you in the next one.